on the boats or they are on the swimming pool. They don't are on the road walking, very hot. Don't like make shopping. They make shopping in the night time. Some shop as you saw, Capri, Furore. Always over zero, over no, zero. It is never snowing Capri. We have 133 kind different of flowers and over than 850 plant trees. This here on the left side is a monastery, San Jago. That was built by French queen in the middle of the 14th century, 1-4. The French queen ordered Giacomo Marcucci was the architect of Capri, from Capri, the construction, the building of a monastery San Jago. Today is no priest inside, no clergyman, it's only library of Capri and the school of Capri. But this monastery in the 14th century, they started with the perfume of Capri with the flower of Capri. With the queen, when they came in Capri, it's legend, the story, the queen that came to Capri, they prepared decoration on the table of flower with the water, and after the water was melted. That's why they took the idea, they made the perfume with the flower. Anna, that's me on top, on the up. Then after the Greece, the Romans empires was first century after Christ. That island was from the Arabic 8th century, the Saracen. That was Arabic, that's why a lot of construction is Arabic, still Arabic style. Then it was Norman.
Now come over, Eli. Come on.
Puoi rispondere, per favore?
Over there, right on the back side here, we have 4 statues that represent the 4 seasons. The 4 seasons. And then they have a beautiful sculpture in the middle of the garden, right in the middle of the garden. Sculpture Aphrodite, Venus. Aphrodite, that was the Greek age. In the Roman age was Venus, the day of the law. Well, Capri is considered the island of the law, but in the night time, not during the daytime. Daytime is very hot. Up here we have a nice villa, what is a hotel today, but that was the villa was built by the Germany family, Group family. Frederick Group was living in Capri in 1897. He made the villa and the road, the street to go down to the beach. Once we be up here on the terrace, when you look on the right side, you see like a snake to go down to the beach. That was a private street in 19th century. I mean by Group family. Because they bought all this area. That was only private. It was only belonging to the family, Germany family group. The ones that manufactured the gun, the arms. Very, very rich family. Frederick Group. The white columns over there were the face of the Lenin, the father of the communists. One.
We're on the beach at Capri.
Your hotel is a Parco del Sole, right?
Yes.
Parco del Sole. Okay. The mini port of Sorrento, that's called Marina Piccola, small marina. The next harbor is over there, with a fishing harbor, but it's called Marina Grande, a very small village. Sorrento is on the coast. This is the village, it's 23,000 inhabitants. It's the main resource on the peninsula of Sorrento and the Bay of Naples. Touristic resource. This is all hotels here. This is Excelsior Victoria, it's 5 stars. This hotel was Caruso, the singer Caruso, living on the suite. We have the name of the suite, Caruso Suite. All these villages like Capri and Sorrento is almost 3,000 years old because we have Paleolithic age and then the Greeks. The Greeks came to Capri was 6th century BC.
Giovanni, tu ne hai? Io sono un bambino.
No, 12, ti dammi il tuo.
Ho vinto 12.
28. Okay, the pass is Sorrento. I was waiting in the boat.
Poi sono segano di fare.
Amalfi Coast, many people living. The first town we're going to see, it's Positano. Positano is famous all over the world. It's considered one of the most beautiful towns on Amalfi Coast. It's famous also for fashion. When I say these shoes, it's from Positano, especially the sandal, sandali. The sandal from Positano, which they make here, they export all over.
Not down there. That little building. Taking video. See a house building around lawn yard. Oh, look at the flowers right there.
I come from fishing.
Very nice.
I know.
Slowly goes up in the mountain. Part of the houses, that houses you can see, some they are inside to the rock. We have to back about 400, 600 years ago. When the Amalfi Coast, it was only people which was living on Amalfi Coast, they were fishermen. See, many small yacht, they come in, of course. Fortunately, we don't have any tourist buses which come in from the other side, from on the front. Only the public bus, because we have a public bus for the local people, which is a blue bus. The flower, but not the snow. Look at this beautiful house here with a little pool, swimming pool over there. Of course, to have the house here, you know, every morning you wake up and you're ready, you know, you see this beautiful view. So how you can be sad? Huh? Many people already here, many tourists, many also Italian people, they're already on vacation. And we have also the Hotel San Pietro, San Peter Hotel, which is one of the most expensive hotels on Amalfi Coast. It belongs to Positano. There are a few hotels.
We just went down the steps.
però stanno pure loro intenzione di fare. Because
I'd be afraid to walk
look at these
too.
two
I'd
cars.
drive
They
it
should have parking over there. Infatti c'è pure cartello di...
Let me pick that lemon.
Oh, look at the figs. Look at the figs. Figs trees. Yes, will be now. Some they are ready now.
Where's figs? Did you say figs?
Figs.
Yeah, figs.
Yeah, figs. But they are not ready. We're ready in September. But some are ready. They're the white one. Look, so many here. Look at all the fig trees. The tower is from the time of the Normans. We had also the Normans. They were up to the mountains with all restaurants. Furore, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful place. In the night, of course, here many restaurants, and down there is also one of the best of us. Look at these two rocks. One looks like a lady with the flowers. Of course, look at, you can see, but just because growing a little bush on top, look, looks like a lady, look now, you see? Another one is empty now. Look at the all, the houses, and then all. Fish village, how it used to be, Still, some the fishermen.
Looks like a toy.
Il fiordo di Furore, the little village.
You don't have to be alone, though.
You can, guys.
I got lots of my pictures. gosh.
There's no one on that bus.
See?
Franco!
Okay. Look at the other watchtower over there, another Norman tower. Look at this.
That'd be kind of funny, but yeah.
It's old one. They just restore it. I don't know if it will be a private house or something else. So now you can see where is the Emerald Grotto over there. Huh?
In the cave. See right there, the cave?
On the
That's
right.
Emerald
Over there is the steps going down. And this is the Norman tower. Downstairs, down there is a nice private beaches. And then look at the other one, has a beautiful hotel with a pool. Now it's coming. By steps, or the hotel, some of the hotels they have an elevator, they have a lift inside the mountains going down. Incredible, yes. Just for the hotel. Well, I think in this hotel will be cost about, Saraceno. There's Saraceno. About maybe 350 euro, 400 euro per night. Then depends, because some of this hotel, if you face it on the sea, you pay a little bit more. If you no, not 1,000, no, 300, 400, 300, 200. Yes, that's also expensive, yeah. So it's coming in Amalfi. Amalfi is considered like Sorrento. Sorrento is considered the capital of the peninsula of Sorrento. Amalfi is considered the capital of Amalfi Coast, which gave all the name to the coast. Why? Amalfi, we have to back in 1400. You're going to see everything since, Roman time. By Roman time, lost most of the money there. Damage, but Middle Age, Renaissance, we're still keeping. Because even the time they were looking for the things, they knew what they had.
Secondo me
little general stores. And that's all they sell. They also have perfume.
I told you, this is we are just driving on Amalfi coast, but up to the mountains there are so many other cathedrals, because it was considered the capital as today. Amalfi is considered the capital of Amalfi coast, even if it belongs to Salerno as a province, but Amalfi still, you know. And it was a very important place during the Sea Republic, and they had a lot of money. All the nobles family, they were living in Gennaro, even in Madre Cattiva, inside the church of San Gennaro, pray. The same time in New York, in different states in America, all the Napolitan community, they start to pray, and then it happened a miracle, which the blood become liquid. I took once a kiss the ampolla. I went with a group, they were Italian origin from Naples, and they came in the but I don't think here in the south, in this part of we have any uncorrupted sand. We have to wait for Padre Pio, when one day the church authorized to open the tomb. Torre Normandy, Norman's Towers. They make a whole new system and they have a water now. Otherwise, no pool.
Oh, if we're going on the highway, then we get a long drive.
You're a nice
Picture of you taking a picture.
Sweet. Sweet. And now I got audio and video of you telling me.
Just doesn't get any better now,
Yeah.
does it? For posterity.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we saw the 21st.
No.
Your father did say he looked skinnier there than he did.
I guess.
He's not skinny there.
Paula, which is good. And after Plus the fact they were loading something outside our window, so. Hello! Andiamo! Andiamo!
Last time I went to
I thought it'd be something real good. I roughly know how much it is, so I would say like
Oh my God, that's not the
I respond faithfully to your plan for me. It's really acknowledging that sometimes, or at all times, God's plan is really the way for us to follow. God is watching out for our goodness, and maybe if we submit a little more, we would find greater grace, greater joy and peace in our own lives. So, as we continue our pilgrimage today and reflect on the life of Mary, pray for the grace to respond to God's call, to God's will in our own life, and realize that responding in that yes, in that affirmative, can lead us to greater joy and peace and love in Christ Jesus the Lord. Let's stand and pray.
Sulla mia andata, una volta. E qui sono sopra il 10, 50 40 allora sarebbe 10 quindi sopra il 40 praticamente come arriva a fatto pure da fatto
The church, for sure, it was built because so many pilgrims that were coming from all over the world, and it's very small, you cannot stay inside. Also for receive all the people. At the same time to protect the Holy House in Loreto. So we went to Loreto, but anyway, Loreto, Assisi, and down to the south of San Rotondo, they're all connected, okay? It's like a way, okay? So this church, of course, San Francis de Massoy, the same, and the other one in Assisi, the Basilica of San Francis. This church was destroyed in 1800, completely. It's rebuilt again. But
From what, earthquake?
yes, with the earthquake, always here. But I tell you something, it was saved only the dome, which you can see. The dome inside is supported by the four columns, and fortunately the Pozzuncolo, the little chapel, is on the dome. We don't know. That can be miracle. We had another 2 times the earthquakes. The last time it was 4 years ago. Again, Basilica not destroyed, but damaged. Nothing happened to the Pozzuncolo. No any crash. Now it's up to you. This church and also the Basilica of San Francis and Assisi itself, it's protected by UNESCO. I don't know how you say it. UNESCO is something that it means Patrimonio dell'Umanità. It belongs to you. That's why when we have the earthquakes, money comes from all over the world. In 2 years, they restore it. This is considered the for everyone, not because they're in Italy, but because it's also belong to you. When you're going to see this symbol
Possiamo andare, siamo
with this easy event, So he started to take people back to the church, to believe in the church. But the church for St. Francis, it was not this beautiful building, what you have inside and the God. That's why St. Francis, he was talking about always to the trees, to the flower, to the birds. And we know very well, there are so many pictures which represent St. Francis. In fact, today, many associations, they took the image of St. Francis as a symbol. Why? Because Francis was the first person which wrote a beautiful song. It's called Il Cantico delle Creature, the Song of Creation. It was called the Moon, my sister, the sister moon, the brother sun. Because every morning he was wake up, he would say, thank you, God, for what you give to us. Thank you for the flower, thank you for the bird, thank you for the water, for the beauty things you give it to us. That's why St. Francis at the time was like a revolution. Completely different. You have to think about it. It was not just, like that. Okay. I tell you something. God, this road is not going in a park. The road is going the gardens over there, and here was the result. One in the front of the other one. Today we didn't see because it's this is the old convent, from 39. Okay, we move in here. Inside the Basilica of San Marino, there is always the church, the nativity. Why the nativity? Tells the people, look, Jesus was born like that.
Didn't he also tell us?
I don't know that. And then rebuilt again, and then destroyed again. Because we had all the time we had to wait here in this area. There are many places where for young people can be here, guests of the friar, just to relax, to thinking about the life. There are so many houses all around Assisi. In Assisi, when we go in Assisi, no cinema, no theater, no discotheque. No, maybe yes.
Maybe discotheque.
So it's a peaceful. And the night you're going to.
All the important people are there.
He told him to get up when we're ready.
No, I honestly think why would I lie about it? That would be me. What? Oh. What next?
There's Salerno.
Oh, the $15 thing.
They're still in the $15.
Everybody.
Okay, now of town walls, right here, left and right. And we read the blessing of Francis, because Francis was treated before his death in the Bishop Palace. And 3 days before his death, Francis felt sister death coming to him, so he asked his companions to be brought back to La Porciuncola church down below on the valley where he died. But when he came down, he asked his companions to be turned, on the bed, carried on shoulders, and from the valley down below, he blessed Assisi. And you'll be blessed forever, he said. That's why the inscription, welcome people to Assisi. And the beautiful stone is a limestone, white and pink. The limestone is local, coming from the mountain. You see behind us the mountain Subasio of the Apennine chain. And
Oh, so that dome was not there.
And we enjoy the view of the castle. Castle Rocca Maggiore is the big castle of Assisi, original of 1360, and built during the Avignon captivity, when the Roman papacy had been moved to Avignon in France. But the Pope, Innocent VI, wanted to come back to Italy, and he sent his Cardinal Albornoz, who planned the construction of a castle to offer shelter to the population in case of war. That's why it was built very high up on top. And the tower you see is the original one of 1360.
Buona dia.
Alle hier wieder am Brunnen. Built during the 1600s, that's why you. And the church was built on old remnants of a home, where probably the shop of St. Francis' father was, but no certainty because the home is much discussed by the Saint Franciscans. The minors of the servants in a brown robe living in the cloister of St. Mary of the Angels say that Francis lived here. The conventuals of St. Francis Basilica in a black robe say no, Francis lived opposite along the street we see in front. But anyway, the tradition says Francis of the main square is the Roman temple you see in front. This is the Roman temple of Minerva, built in Assisi during the 100 BC and between 40 and 20 BC. And this is the monument which has been repaired before last earthquake. The other one to be kept open even after earthquake because not affected. And there you recovered the original architecture, the original colors, the original styles, the original style, and the original timpani. We read, see today even the holes, see? And those holes were for loads, written on bronze statues, and then exposed outside, on the main square. And the Temple of Minerva.
I was in the hotel.
L'hai visto?
Vabbè, ci stanno usciti.